let us turn on the system. That's the first thing basically I do whenever I'm starting the work. So even though I spend around 2-ish 1-ish hours on call outside, but I still set the blinds off so that the sunlight can hit on the desk. At least it feel easier on my eyes rather than looking at this monitors. I have to look at bright light here. Basically, I have two systems. We have Mac here, right there, and this one is Windows. So yeah, it's interesting in software engineering. Setting up Windows and using that is really interesting. But usually we have a local server setup where we push the code and do all the PRs, and also that's why we have the Windows system. Now I usually work on Windows system for this project, and because is that I don't like the virtual machine of Windows on the Mac OS. I just don't like it, and also it makes it heavy. So the company has provided us both of the laptops. This will go closed, and this is how the desk setup is gonna look. I have been working last night, so I just leave the mess whenever we clock out. And so that is why we have Macs and everything on the table straight up. All right, look, see how much better this is. This is really better. All right, a little bit of stretch. That's the whole setup, guys. So I usually keep this one right here. These are the two notebooks. I'll go through them, and these are the SSDs. It's a really fast one, but I usually use it for my iPhone. Coming back onto the clocking in. So it's around 10 a.m. here where I live in Pakistan. So the thing is, again, this is all set for Pacific times. So the company starts working at around 1 a.m. ish. So that is why you're seeing here 1 a.m. 1 p.m. Anyhow, we're gonna clock in. We have a meeting already set up that should have been starting 1 a.m. or 1 p.m. I'm gonna join that straight up. That's the first thing I do basically. So it's a sort of an update on what we did and what we will be doing, just catching up the tasks. So the meeting can live off anywhere because it's a collaboration meeting. So this meeting is for the team that I work in and work with, that is really closely bind. So in case we run into any issues, I can just straight up ping them that's the issue I'm facing. That's basically the whole need of this. People use Hubstack and other type of stuff, but we use it right here. Then in this don't forget to open ChatGPT, open code, GitHub desktop, and all this. So in this setup that I work in, we don't follow much of a Jira ticket. Rather than we call what we have is a roadmap. So roadmap is here to tell what the sprint we have to follow. So we organize it, and then in the morning, first thing I do in the morning is see basically what my tasks are. And I open ChatGPT. No work without ChatGPT. Straight up, guys. No work without ChatGPT. All right. Let's open what we have left yesterday. I work really relaxed in the morning. There's not much rush I put in the mornings. Let's see what tasks I have to be catering today. This one is already on prod. Yeah, let's sync that up. All right, so for today's task, I'm gonna write them down. So for today's task, it has to be something called I need the alerts fixing, and the other task that I have to do is enrollment updates and notes. So from this, that's basically one thing I've noted down, and these are the three tasks that I have in my bucket. Then I'm gonna point out which one I have to complete by today, which one can be completed in today's work, and I have to push. So this one and this one. This one are two priorities. So 1, 2, 3. I'm calling for 1, and I'm calling for 3. All right. And I'm gonna pick 3 first, and I'm gonna start making points of it. Is R&D, architecture, design, and then endpoints, Figma. Then we'll come on to that later. So each point I'm going through, I'll be cutting through down. The team will present the design here. All right, we're not gonna kick straight up work. Now we're gonna do is basically work our ass off. So now the work's gonna start. So within 5 minutes, I basically made myself completely ready, and I'm ready to start the work. And I'm gonna cut back to you when I'll take a break. Right now, it's gonna be a consistent work for around 2 to 3 hours. All right, next task we are looking at is creating new endpoint, and that is create new endpoint. So we're gonna create it in this. Okay, I think we should move it towards the organization. Alright, we will be seeing now the server getting boot up. So I basically sit like this. Interesting. What can we do? That's the that's the quality of working remotely. We have patience. We have a lot of patience with this organization. First of all, as you can see, we have this Anna Quintela. How many? Anna Quintela 00D 009 00D 009 Anna Quintela. I think it's absolutely fine. So with that done, what we're gonna do is we're gonna come over here and we're gonna come to the main branch, fetch, create a new branch from it, which we are going to call new query for campaigning. We're gonna take our changes. We're gonna, this one is add, so add org. We're gonna merge this PR, trigger the deployment. So after merging, you always should delete the branches. The less the branches your repo has, the more better and structured it is. How fast the world is now with the help of AI. That's not bad. I think you have to be good at it. With this, we're gonna take one break.
काफ़ी टाइम लग गया तो मोस्ट लाइकली आज हम वाटर क्रॉस नहीं कर पाएंगे रास्ते में दो तीन इंटरेस्टिंग स्पॉट्स हैं उनको भी विजिट करना है लेकिन यहाँ कर देते हैं तो वो बाइक बहुत नीचे चली जाती तो ग्राउंड क्लियरेंस भी इसकी
Getting cold. All right, so we're having issue in the API that we have created, and the issue is something related to this, right? So first of all, let's go to the enrollment repository. Get patient. Nah. By IDs. Enrollment service. Get enrolled by patient by ID. Get patient call logs. Get first Oh, it's already in enrollment. All right. So guys, it's as you can see, it's 10 p.m. So basically, I took around 3 hours break in the middle for the lunch, and I had to go out. That's the great thing about being working remotely. So I was just looking at the laptop specs right now. There was issue I was facing. Anyhow, leaving that, the issue has been fixed. We have raised the PR. It's now deployed on the production, and we are now. If I talk about the time, we are seeing something like 9:50 p.m. So the days can be tough, and since we have deployed it just, so I'm gonna just close this all, and I'm gonna put the system on the sleep, so that I have this with me whenever I'm leaving the home, so that if any issue comes up, I'm ready to take care. That's basically the whole day of developer goes like. This is a really regular day I'm talking about. This day is something like uh, in this basically as a software developer, you basically the remote work gives you opportunity that you can work from anywhere, but your hours of working just gets increased. That's one thing I've noticed while working remotely. In office time, you just work 6 to 8 hours, and that's it. Everybody knows you've worked on, and that's all pretty much it. But in this remote work, yeah, that gets tricky, because you have to prove that you are working, because no one actually is seeing that you're on your desk or you've clocked in or something like that. So it comes with trust and all this type of thing. So we're gonna turn this off now, because we are done for the day. And I'm gonna just keep this desk at this height for now, and we're gonna come back with it tomorrow in the morning with the next day. So in the company that I work in, if you are putting more hours for that day due to any major issue, you can start late in the next working day. So the company knows, the project manager knows that you have been working till late, so that does count in your timeline. So that's great. But this one has been pretty normal. We have a flexible routine, so some hours are with the team and some hours can be adjusted. And this Mac will come right here. That's all pretty much it, I think. Just set that up. And I think that's all pretty much it. That's all for the day of software engineering life. A work day. It's a weekday, and some days are light, some days are normal. This one was a really hot fix, and we had to do for that day and deploy to the production. And now I've put the laptop to sleep. Let's see, no on-call issues would come on. That's all pretty much it. If you like it, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.